Welcome to a brand new video. In this video, we will try to know how to we create a index in Oracle. First, we will try to know what is index. An index is a schema object can be used by the Oracle server to speed up the retrieval of rows by using a pointer. Can reduce disk input-output I/O by using a rapid path access method to locate data quickly. Is dependent on the table that is indexed, is used and maintained automatically by the Oracle server. Oracle creating index automatically and manually. Automatically, an unique index is created automatically when you define a primary key or a unique constraint in a table definition. Manually, you can create unique or non-unique index, unique or non-unique index on columns to speed up access to the rows. You can create two types of indexes: unique index, non-unique index. Unique index. The Oracle server automatically creates this index when you define a column in a table to have a primary key or a unique constraint. The name of the index is the name that is given to the constraint. Non-unique index. It is an index that a user can create. For example, you can create the foreign key column index for a join in a query to improve the speed of retrieval. Note: you can manually create a unique index, but it is recommended that you can create a unique constraint which implicitly creates a unique index. Syntax: create index bitmap index, then index name on table column, then here multiple column 1, 2 and 3. This is SQL developer. So here we just use connection db167. Here I just want to create a index, create index, then index name emp underscore last name underscore index. This is actually format on emp. After emp or table name, we have to give the column name. After executing this, index emp index create. Now we just want to check, we just want to execute create index with the create table statement. So this is the create table statement or query snippet. So new employee, here employee id number 6 primary key using here index, create index emp index new emp employee id, then first name last name salary. Here the primary key, which is also a automatically automatic index, but here we just want to define the actual index for that column. Actually, this is manual process. So if I execute this snippet, table has been created. So I just want to select index name table name from table emp. Here we can see the possible indexes. Here we can see the index employee emp employee id index, new employee table. Now multiple column index. I just want to create an index emp id name index on new emp employee id and first name. So here we use two column for multiple column index. Here index created. If we refresh this in design mode, our index created successfully. Which columns are associated with the index? So select star from user underscore and the indexes. If we select this one, this is dictionary view actually. This is the index name, index type normal, DB1671R, table name, table type, unique, non-unique. So if I use file close, I just want to describe this user id columns from data dictionary view. Here we can see that after executing this one, we can see the index name, table name, column name. So this dictionary view can help us to know what are the columns associated for that index. So select start from user id columns where index name equal. After executing this snippet, here we can see the index name, table name, and column. Column here 1 and column here use employee underscore id. If I select this one, user indexes, here we can see the possible indexes. This is the employee id index. Here we can see yes, this index was involved with multiple columns, first name and employee id. So a index that contains two columns here. For that table in new emp, and I just filter with table name new emp, emp. After executing this snippet, we will see the tables index columns. Removing an index. How do we remove this index? Let's see an example. Drop index, then index name. This is emp last name index. After executing this one, index emp last index and name index dropped. Thank you so much.